Hey, hi everyone. Welcome to this webinar. We are here to hear about teaching EFL with technology for beginners. So we have here five participants: Gladys Cedeño, Mario Eugenia Rivera, Moises Gavia, and Nelly Calun. We're gonna listen each of them explaining a little bit about some technologies or some tools that we can use in our classroom. Okay, so let me share my screen. Okay, that's it. Our first speaker will be Nelly Piedad Caluña. Okay, she's an English teacher and she will be explaining about WebQuest. Your time, Nelly.
Okay, hi everyone. It's a pleasure to be here with you to talk about an innovative tool that has transformed the way we learn and teach in the digital tool. WebQuest. Can you imagine an activity that not only motivates the students but also develops skills such as research, critical thinking, and collaborative work? That's exactly what this WebQuest offers. What is a WebQuest? It is a learning methodology based on the guided research through the internet. It was created by Bentley Dodge in 1995, focusing on activities that require critical thinking and creativity. It has many elements. For example, it has many elements. And for example, you have introduction. In this case, you are going to write the context and purpose. And the next, we have a task. We have to write with the goal that the students must achieve it. And after, we have the process that it takes the step to achieve it. We have another resource, trustworthy links for research. And then after, we have to work with the evaluation. In this case, we have to work with clear criteria to measure performance. And then finally, we have the conclusion, reflection on what was learned. In this case, we have benefits. We have benefits, we have, for example, and the students analyze, evaluate, and apply information. Learning and guided by the students has the responsibility to advance. They work with carefully selected online context, many tasks and designing for groups. They can be used for any education level or topic. How it is used in education? The WebQuest we have to use in education for practical applications, for science research, literature analysis, solving mathematical problems, and projects on social or historical topics. How to create WebQuest? You are going to enter to Bookmatches, create your account with Google, and then after you enter, choose your web quest. After you choose create new widget, and here you complete each element with information. When you finish to complete this space, you can press view. Here you have a view of all work that you do. And then finally, you share this web quest with your student for links. A call to action. Web quests are not only a tool, but a meaningful learning experience. I invite you to explore this platform and discover how it can transform your classes and projects. Thank you for your attention. Let's make learning a digital adventures.
Welcome everyone to this presentation. I'm now going to talk about TED. I'm excited to share with you this innovative educational tool. Our goal is to make sure that everyone understands and benefits from the information provided. TED. TED is a platform that allows you to create personalized lessons based on TED videos found in the collection or others on YouTube. TED is the educational branch of TED. TED means technology, entertainment, and design that focuses on creating high quality animated lessons to spark curiosity and learning. It collaborates with educators, animators, and experts to produce short, engaging videos on a wide range of topics, including science, history, and critical thinking. What is the aim of TED? The main goal of TED is to foster creativity among younger generations around the world by organizing discussion clubs, generating ideas, and communicating innovative concepts. Also, one of the aims of TED is to spark the curiosity and learning by creating engaging, high-quality educational content for students, for educators, and lifelong learners. It achieves this through animated lessons like short or visually appealing videos that explain complex topics in an easy to understand way. TED Clubs. These programs that encourage students to explore and share ideas through discussions and presentations. And last, the interactive learning tools. This is a customizable lessons and activities for teachers to enhance classroom learning. The structure of TED. TED consists of 5 phases. Let's begin, think, dig deeper, discuss, and finally, the Let's Begin phase serves as an introduction to the topic, capturing learners' curiosity through a short video question or engaging in scenarios that sets the stage for deeper exploration. In the think phase, students engage with a comprehension questions, either multiple choice or open-ended, to assess their understanding of the lesson and encourage their reflection of key concepts. Moving into the dig deeper phase, learners are provided with additional resources such as articles, videos, or activities that expand of the topic, allowing for a broader and more thorough exploration of the subject matter. The discuss phase then fosters interaction, prompting students to share their thoughts, ask questions, and engage in discussions that promote critical thinking and collaborative learning. And the final phase, the lesson is wrapped up with a reflective or practical task, encouraging learners to apply what they have learned in a meaningful way, reinforcing their knowledge and making connections to our real world situations. Now, how to create a lesson in TED? The first step is the register. We need to visit that link and then we can select an option to register. We can use 4 forms. The first is use an email address. The second is use an Apple account. The third is using a Google account. And the fourth is use the Facebook account. Step number 2, create a lesson. We need to select the create option and then we have to click on a lesson. Step number 3, select a video. For select a video, we need to search for any video on YouTube. Then we can copy the link and paste into the book that we can see in the page. After that, we are be able to select the video. Step number 4, change the name of a lesson. To rename a lesson, we need to click on the lesson title and then we can type the new name. When we write the new name, we need to click on the save button. Step number 5, modify the lesson. Now we can go and modify the 5 parts of our listening lessons. Step number 6, create an introduction in Let's Begin. In this part, we can add a link or information to give a brief introduction about the lesson. This information or link need to be introductory for the students. Step number 7, how to create questions. To create a question, we need to click on the think option and then we can add 2 options of question, a multiple choice question or an open-ended question. Step number 8, multiply multiple choice question or an open questions. To add a multiple choice question, we must write the question and the options. And when we have wrote the options, we need to click on the letter that corresponds to the correct answer. For open question, we only need to write the question and then we have to click on the save button. Step number 9, add information in Big Dipper. To add information in Big Dipper, we need to click on Big Dipper and then we can add extra information related to the main topic. This information we can upload in images or text. Step number 10, add a discussion. To add a new discussion, we click on discuss and then write a topic and a brief description. We can also put the deadline for this activity. Step number 11, add information in the finally option. Then when we have added all the information to the other parts, we need to conclude the lesson. We can use links, images, or text for this part. Step number 12, add a discussion. When we have finished creating the lesson, we must click on the publish button on the top of the lesson. Step number 13, share the link. Finally, to share the link, we must locate our lesson and then we have to click on share. Then we will be able to copy the link and share with the students. Thank you everyone for your attention.
Okay, thanks to all of you. That was our speaker, Moises Navia. He is a system engineer, and he was talking about TED. This is a powerful tool. Okay, now our next speaker is Gladys Beatriz Cedeño. She's a social studies teacher, and she's going to explain about another tool called Live Worksheets. Gladys?
Thank you, Glover. As you said, it's turn to talk about Live Worksheet as digital resource for education. Live Worksheet is an online tool that allows teachers to create and share interactive worksheets. This allows them to design educational activities, exercises, questions, and games. What advantage does it have? It allows students to correct errors and better understand concepts. It also allows teachers to include sounds, video, track exercises, and join with the rows, as well as to create and find interactive worksheets in several languages and on different subjects.
In the next page, you can see all the steps you must to do. In this page, you can understand how important is use these digital resources, because LabelSheet let create interactive activities for the classroom, convert activities into remote activities, digitize practice notebooks, correct jobs automatically, send works to students, and reuse activities created by other teachers. Now on the screen, you can watch the steps to create an activity in my worksheets. First, create a notebook, add an index card to the notebook. Later, set up the notebook, assign a cover page and a username and password to each student, and finally send the activity link to the students. In the next page, you can understand better the steps to create a workbook online worksheet. First, the teacher must create a new account login, as you can see. Second, add a notebook with a cover so students can identify it easier. After, select the configuration options and save them. Number 4, search for worksheets on the site to add them to your workbook. And this is an important step because you have before look for the My Students option to create a class group with your students' emails. Of course, before you should explain to students that they must also create a personal user on the website. Once you have added them, your students will be able to view all the worksheets you have added according to the topic of your lesson plan. In the next page, you can watch the final result of a workbook online worksheet. You can add all the pages that you want or select from other teachers. But what about if you only want to create a new separate worksheet? In the next page, you can see how to do that. But first, you have to click in my dashboard option and select create. The activities that can be done in live worksheet are multiple choice, match, choose from a list, check all the correct options, respond with text or numbers, record spoken messages, and add presentations. The digital resources. These digital resources like worksheet, you can use all the times because it's practical to learn to teach with your students.
Okay, thank you very much, Gladys. This is a wonderful tool, by the way. Lab Worksheet, if you have not used yet, I recommend you to use it. Okay, now it's a time for Maria Eugenia Rivera. She will be our last speaker, but not the less important. She earned a bachelor's degree in English and also is a system technologist who is going to talk about how teachers can use a simple app in synchronous classes. Thank you, Maria Eugenia.
Thank you, Robert. Okay, so I'm going to talk about the Telegram. Telegram is an instant message app. This allows us to send messages and obviously make calls and video calls and share files. Also, this app creates groups and channels with thousands of people. In the next slide, we have how we use to teach these tools. It is a very helpful and powerful tool for online teachers. Also, this lets communicate with your students. This app give students the access to different resources. Now, in the next slide, we are gonna see how how we use this and the features that it has. The first one is the communication and collaborative. In this communication and collaborative, we have the opportunity to create a group channels where teachers can create groups for more than 200 members for discussing channels or broadcasting lessons and updates. Also, we have the tools for pin message that is it is important for if we have an important announcement, assessment, or guidelines that you can to easy the access. Also, we have the pools and quizzes in which teachers can create interactive pools and quizzes for the students to engage the assessment. In the next slide, we have another features too. Yeah, in the next one, we have the content sharing and management. In this, we can share files that are more than 2 gigabytes per file. And also, we have saving message in which teachers and students can use this option for a personal clue that stores important resources. We also have links and resources that easily share external resources, educational websites, or multiple contexts. And number three, we have interactive learning. In this, we can have educational books where can assist the quizzes, scheduling, or reminders. Also, we have the live streams and video calls where teachers can conduct the virtual classes without more than 100 viewers in the live stream. And voice chats, usually, obviously, this is in order to send the message or the voice recordings for our interactive lessons. The next one, please, please, the next slide. Okay, so this way we have the privacy of security and the end-to-end encrypted. This is to ensure that the students' data and communication remains private. User-based communication is to share by phone numbers. In this app, it's not necessary to have a phone. We can use this app without a phone number. And the accessibility and flexibility, we have a multiple device access, such as mobile, tablets, or desktops. This allows students to join for any device, work, and load. We have the efficiency, even the slow internet connection. It means that if we don't have a good connection of internet, we can connect it in this app because it is allowed the low band connection. So the asynchronous learning in this option, the students can access the lessons, notes, and discussions at any time. So now to the last one, we are gonna present this. Can you see here is interactive classes that we've done before with the students, with real students. So in here we have in this, as you can see, the safe message. As a teacher, you prepare your worksheets, your classes, and also you prepare your activities that you are going to work in this app. Okay? As you can see, we have many of them with uh, some activities such as the speaking, the listening, to just choose the options, and also these we have to create before the classes. And now here we have a practical classes with the students that we did before. So here you can see that the students read the document and also complete the the activities using this app. It is an easy way. The students enjoy using this app, and also we can apply the four skills. As English teacher, we can apply the four skills of listening, speaking, reading, and writing. How in this way? As you can see here, this is a real class that we apply with this app, and also is available to work with this. Okay, here we have another one that the students use the digital marker and use this app to complete the activity. As you can see, there are some of the answers of the students where they enjoy to work on it. So the last one we have here, the listening. And also we could work with listening and with activities in this. And finally, you said that how they are going to work with the speaking. In the speaking, you can ask the students to send the audios. For example, here I'm gonna show you an audio that a student sent. So let's see. Yeah, it's this is some of the students that can create an interactive way to work with the teachers. Also, as a teacher, we can try to apply the technology in our classes. It's not necessary to have a lot of tools, but yeah, we can use the simple tools as in Telegram in order to be more engagement classes, in order to be more useful classes, especially with the students that we have a cell phone, and you know that all of the classes we have cell phones, and all of us, so that we could use these tools with in order to teach English in a different way that they know, and also that students can interact and feel more comfortable to work the technology and the English at the same time. And that's it. Thank you very much for you listen us. So thank you very much. This is my presentation.
Okay, thanks to all of you. Thank you, Maria Eugenia, Gladys, Moises, Nelly, for your participation. Now we're gonna have a little bit, we're gonna give a little space for questions because we have uh, actually only one question from the chat. This question comes from Franz Recalde. He said, "How can I save time developing my lesson plans through the use of TED?" Okay, Moises, I don't know if you can help us with that question.
For sure. For example, you can save time by using TEDx pre-made lessons. In this lesson, which include videos, quizzes, and discussion prompts tailored to various subjects. Also, simple select a relevant lesson, customize it to fit to your class topic, and use it as the foundation for your lesson plan.
Okay, nice. Thank you very much. Um, okay, it seems like we don't have any other question. We have only here participants saying some great things, but now for the question. So thank you very much. Thanks to all of you for this time, for helping us to explain these tools that we already hear from the speakers. Remember that if you are teaching, or only not only if you are teaching classes, but of course if you have children and you need to help them to learn in a better way, because you know the kids nowadays are more technical, so you could use these tools: live worksheets, webquest, TED, Telegram, and that's it. Okay, so just let me give a double check, and we don't have more questions. Thank you very much to all of you for this time, and for the speaker, my appreciation for your time and your dedication. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you.